Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Mayur and in today's episode we are going to discuss about countermeasures. What are its types and functionalities? How do we select a control and how do we implement multiple controls in a layered fashion? Countermeasures as a concept is extremely important that will be used in almost every discussion in information security. So without any delay, let's get started. Controls. See, controls or countermeasures or safeguards are put into place to reduce the risk an organization faces. Controls come in different flavors and there are three types of it. Administrative controls or management controls are also known as soft controls. They are more management oriented and deal with administrative matters. Controls such as policies, security awareness trainings, documentation, etc. are best examples of such controls. Technical controls or logical controls are the ones that are implemented at the hardware or the software level. These can be controls such as firewall rules, encryption, IPS, antivirus, application level access controls, etc. And finally, the last type of control would be the physical controls that are implemented to secure the facilities, personnel, and assets. These are physical in nature, such as locks, fences, security guards, CCTVs, etc. Control functionalities. See, earlier we looked at the types of controls. We now understand what the control is supposed to do, means what is its function. There are six types of functionalities which a controls can offer. See, a security professional's aim is to prevent any attack from ever happening, and hence would be the aim for a preventive control. Biometrics, firewalls, policies, and procedures and security guards would be such types of controls. If, say, somehow the intruder is able to make it inside despite being such preventive measures being present, we should have detective controls present if they are able to detect the intruder. So you would have seen in movies alarm bells going off when an intruder accidentally runs into red lasers before stealing the diamond. CCTVs are a great example of detective controls. If despite both such controls the attacker goes through, we should have corrective controls to correct the situation. See, it should be clear that all the three controls should work together: preventive, detective, and corrective. Recovery is more focused on after the incident. Say your company has been, attacked by a ransomware attack and all the data is corrupted now. Recovery controls ensure that you recover from the situation and through your backups kept at offsite, which can help you stand back on your feet. The control functionality that warrants some discussion is compensating control. See, compensating control can either be preventive, corrective, or a detective one, but it's compensating for a control that you actually wanted to implement. Say you wanted to implement an iron fence to be implemented as a perimeter wall, but due to budget constraints, it was not feasible. So you implement a wood fence for it along with a few guard dogs. This wooden fence is actually compensating for that iron fence. So it's just more about affordability and nothing else. Selection of controls. See, in ISO 27001 annexure, there are around 114 controls to choose from, which are divided into 14 categories. Should an organization just go ahead and implement all of them? See, well, if you feel that more the number of controls, more the security, you are wrong. Control selection should be done in line with the risks faced by the organization. If you think in this manner, you will be able to design a better cybersecurity strategy for your organization. It is also a good strategy to use multiple controls but in a layered fashion, which brings us to our next topic of discussion: onion approach. See, protecting data or information requires us to implement controls in a layered fashion. This is also known as defense in depth or onion approach or the layered approach. Just like the layers of an onion, the security professional puts in different types and functionalities of countermeasures. See, in this example, let's say an intruder wants that information that is present in the server in the data center. How should we prevent that intruder from doing that? Say, implement a fence or a perimeter wall so as to deter the intruder. In case the intruder is able to enter the premises, a CCTV camera is installed to help him catch in the act. If, say, the person monitoring the CCTV camera was asleep and the intruder was able to pass through, he needs an access ID card to enter the building. Further, if he has stolen one and entered the building also, he needs his biometrics to enter the data. See, the idea is to present different kinds of deterrence to the attacker that it becomes extremely difficult for him or her or them to attack. This is what defense in depth is all about. We are at the end of the video, but it's good to leave with some exam tips. Different types of controls and of their different types of functionalities. What should a security professional do? See, if you are in the same dilemma as John in the scenario, always remember a simple hack. What is the primary functionality of the control that you have implemented? A firewall prevents unauthorized traffic to enter. End your thought process right here. It's a preventive control. Similarly, a CCTV deployed at the main gate is to detect the movement and capture it. That's it. Stop your train of thought right here. It's a detective control. Yes, it may deter an attacker from attacking, but that's not the primary functionality of the CCTV. That's it, guys, for this video. Do check out my blog or the mock exams on Udemy. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I hope to see you in my next video.